Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's challenging level puzzle, and it's called Butterfly, which is an Arrow Renban German Whisper Sudoku by Chris Tunet. I think that's how you pronounce it. It looks French, so I don't know. Maybe that's not how I pronounce it. Anyways, here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region. We have arrows, where digits along an arrow sum to the digit in that arrow's circle. So for example, if this were, say, a 2 and a 5, this would have to be 7, because these two digits along the arrow must sum up to the digit that's in the circle. And that's an example of how the arrows work. We also have Renban, where digits on a Renban, purple lines, form a set of non-repeating consecutive digits in any order. So you could have something like, say, 2, 4, that's 2, 3, and 4. 2, 4, and 3, and that would be valid because that forms a consecutive set of digits, 2, 3, and 4, without repeats. Yeah. And that's an example of how Renban works. And finally, we have German whispers, where digits along a whisper line must differ by at least 5. And I will be calling them whisper 5 lines because I think a setter came up with it, and I'm not trying to take any credit from it. I thought it was just a brilliant idea that this setter created. And, basically it made sense because it's very extensible to other types of lines. So, as an example of a German whisper slash whisper 5 line, if we have a 3 here, this would have to be 8 or 9, because those are the only digits which are 5 or more away from 3. And those are all the rules. If you like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. This digit is a sum of 3 unique digits on this line. So it has to be 6, 7, 8, or 9 because the digits 1, 2, and 3 at minimum add up to 6 at least. We are guaranteed that these two digits, out of these two digits, so on a German whisper line slash whisper 5, again, I'm going to call them whisper 5 line. So just know when I say whisper 5, it's German whisper, essentially, if you're used to that nomenclature. On a whisper 5 line, you'll always have a low digit next to a high digit. So if you have 2 digits in a row, one must be low, one must be high. These must be the same set, so they are either both low or both high. Well, we know we have a low here, which is 1 through 4. We know for 3 unique digits, you are guaranteed at least 2 of the digits must be from 1 through 3, right? Because to add up to, so this is for 3 unique digits adding up to another digit, I should say. For example, 1, 2, 3 adds up to 6. That's 3 digits, which are from 1 through 3. 1, 2, 4 adds up to 7. So 1 and 2 are from 1 through 3. 1, 2, 5 and 1, 3, 4 add up to 8, and both of them contain 2 digits from 1 through 3. And for 9, you can have 1, 2, 6, 1, 3, 5, or 2, 3, 4, adding up to 9. And again, those are 2 digits from 1 through 3. So we have 1 guaranteed digit that's low here, 2 guaranteed digits that are low from here. So these both cannot be low then, and they have to be the same set, so these are both high. So this is high next to a low, and this must be 1, 2, or 3 to be next to the high digit. And this digit is also high. We have now 3 high digits in row 6, and one of these is guaranteed to be high because, again, we have 1 low and every low digit must be next to a high digit on a whisper 5 line. So this cannot be high, and this cannot be high. So it must be the digits 1 through 5 here, and this is 1 through 5 here. um, hmm. What about here? We are guaranteed a 5 on a 5-length rim band because it could be 1 through 5, 2 through 6, 3 through 7, 4 through 8, or 5 through 9. That means 5 cannot be here. Then in row 3, where 5 can never be on a whisper 5 line, because if you subtract 5 or more from 5, you get 0 or less, which is not a normal Sudoku digit. If you add 5 or more to 5, you get 10 or more, which is not a digit. So 5 in row 3 has to be either here or one of these two digits. So either this is 5, which would force this to be 1, 4, or 2, 3. Or this is 5 here. Hmm. Do we have any other information there? We know on this ren band it cannot be 1, 2, 3, so it cannot contain a 1 here. That's all we know. Oh, these are 3 high digits. So this cannot be... This is at most 1 high digit on this ren band. And because it's only at most 1 high digit on the ren band, that would be 6 with 5 or 4. And again, cannot be 1, 2, 3, so it must be either 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 5, or 4, 5, 6. Either way, there's a 4 here. So this must be 2 through 6 here. Again, we are guaranteed 2 digits from 1, 2, and 3 that are here. This ren band cannot contain, then, 2 digits from 1 through 3. So that means it's at least 3, 4, 5. So it's 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 6, 7, 8, or 7, 8, 9. So this is guaranteed to be 3 through 9 here. This has the same thing, so this can't be 1, 2. But it could be 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8, or 8, 9. So those are all possible. What about this digit? It's a sum of these two digits. It cannot be 3. If it were 3, this would have to be 1 or 2 on this line. And then the ren band with 1 or 2 guarantees it has to have 3 on that ren band line, which is not possible. So this cannot be 3. Same, it can't be 4 either. Because if that's 4, this is 1 and 3. 3 on the ren band would have to guarantee have at least 1 and 2, or it would have to have a 4. And since this being 4, 3, and 1, that would mean if this was 3, this would be 1, which means this couldn't be a 1, 2, 3, and the 4 would eliminate 3, 4, and 5 as a possibility for the ren band, or 2, 3, 4. So this cannot be 4. Therefore, this is 5 through 9. This digit has to be 1, 2, or 3, or 7, 8 here to be on the Renban. I don't think it can be 7, actually. If this is 7, that would force these to be on the Whisper 5 lines to be 1 and 2. But then 7 plus the next lowest digit would be 3. And 7 and 3 does not add up to a single digit. So it cannot be 7. If it's 8, this could actually be 1. So you could have 8, 1, and then 2, 3 here, next to the 8 on the Whisper 5 line. So those are all possibilities. Interesting. This cannot have 1 through 5. Because if this were 1 through 5, the minimum of these two digits would be 6 and 7. That would add up to 13, which a single digit obviously can't be. So this cannot be 1 here. So this is 2 through 6, 3 through 7, 4 through 8, or 5 through 9 there. Okay. We are guaranteed at least 2 low and 2 highs here. Obviously, this can't be 2 highs for the same problem, that this couldn't be 1 through 5, because the minimum would be 6 and 7. So we're guaranteed 1 low here, 1 through 4. We don't know about this. Can it be 2 lows? Maybe. Well, you would guarantee a 4 here, so this would be 9. So that's possible. Hmm. 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 What else do we have? Can this be 2 lows? Possibly. If this is 2 lows and this is 5, you would have 2 lows here. So if it's 2 lows, you would guarantee you have a 4 here. Oh, that's interesting. Right, because 4 could not be any of these digits on this Whisper 5 line. So this can't be 3, can't be 4. Can't be 5. This has to be a high digit then. And a 6 through 9. Which means this can't be 5 through 9 here. So this must be 2. Okay, so it guarantees 4 and 6 here, right? 2 through 6, 3 through 5, 3 through 7, 4 through 8 are the only possibilities, right? Because we try to have 2 low digits here, and you can, but that forces 2 low digits to be here on the Whisper 5 line, and neither of which can be 4. So then if it's 2 low digits, this is 4. If it's not 2 low digits, this is 5. But 4 plus 1 adds up to 5, but 5 can't be there because of 5 in the Renban line here. So this is guaranteed to be 6 through 9 here. So we're guaranteed, again, this is 2 through 6, 3 through 7, 4 through 8. So we have 4 through 6 here, also guaranteed, which means this can't be 4 or 6. This is high. One of these has to be low. But you could be 1 with, say, can this be 2 and 3? Kind of. Okay, so if this is 5, this is 2 and 3. And then, that's weird. So, can this ever be 5? If it's 5, it can't be 1, 4 because 4 is guaranteed now on this Renban. So if this is 5, it has to be 2 and 3. That would mean this is 4 through 8 on the Renban. This is 9, but then this would have to be 1 here. Which would mean this couldn't contain 1, 2, or 3. It would have to be 4 and 5 to add up to 9, but we already have a 5 in the row. So this cannot be 5. We are guaranteed a 5 here. So this is 5 with 2, 3, or 4. This can't be 5. We are guaranteed a low here. Say we had 2 through 6 here. This would be 1. If this were 7, this would be 2, 5. We'd have 7, 2, 5 here. This would have to be 2 through 6 to be a Renban. That means we'd have 1, 8, and 9 remaining. This would have to be 1, 8 to add up to 9, but then this would be 9. So this cannot be 7. What about 3, 5, and 8? That might work. 3, 5, and 8. 4 could not be here. Obviously, 4 could not be here. So one of these would be a 4. So we'd have to have 4, 1, and 2. 4 would have to be next to 9. And then we have a problem. So this is 3, 5. That forces this to be 8. This cannot obviously have 5 through 9. So then 9, 9 cannot be here. 9 would have to be here if this was 8. But the problem is 4 has to be on this Renban, or this Whisper 5 line. Because this is 3, 5. This can't be 4 because it can't be 1, 3 added up, because this is 3 here. Which forces 4 to be one of these on the Whisper 5 line, and it can only be next to 9 on a Whisper 5 line. And so this couldn't be 9. So that doesn't work. So this must be then 4, 5 as a pair, which adds up to 9. Remaining digits here can be 1, 2, 3, or 7, 8. That means technically this could be 1, 2, that could be 3. It cannot be 1, 3 here because of the 4, 5 pair in the row. So this could be 3. It cannot be 2, 3 adding up to 5. So then it would be 1, 7 adding up to 3. This is 3, 8, or 9 here. Oh. That's interesting. Can this be 2, 7? No. So I don't think this can even be 3 here. Right? Okay, so we're guaranteed a 1 has to be one of these digits here. We don't know where. If this is 1, can this work? It would be 2, 7 here. This could only be 3, 4, 5, 6 as a renban, which is not possible. So I don't think you can have 2 or 3 here. Which means 1 has to be along this pair. Right? And it could be 1, 2, though. 1, 2 adds up to 3. You would have 1, 2, 1, 2 as a pair. One of them would have to be 6. No, this can't be 6 and this can't be 6. So again, can you have 2, 7 here? No. You could have 1, 2. You cannot have 1, 3 because that adds up to 4. 3 and 7 doesn't work. 2 and 3 doesn't work. And 3 and 8 doesn't work. So 3 can never be here. So this is 1 guaranteed here. This can't be 1. It could be 1, 2 adding up to 3, 1, 7 adding up to 8, and 1, 8 adding up to 9. So 6 has to be one of these digits here. So 6 is on the end of one of these, which means 1 has to be next to it. Which means we have 2 lows here. So these have to be lows. These are lows, and these are highs. You cannot have 3 in between these because you have to have 3 next to 8 and 9 on a Whisper 5 line. And if you had a 3 here, that would force this to be 8, 9, which would eliminate all possibilities for that cell there. So this has to be a 1, 2 pair, which eliminates 1 and 2 in the rest of the box, or the rest of the row, sorry. One of these is guaranteed to be 3. That's interesting. If this is 3, this is 1, 2. So this could not be 2 through 6 here. If this is 3, this cannot contain a 2. So this can never have a 2. Therefore, so if this is 3, this has to be 1 and 2. And this must be high. So this must be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, it has to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Otherwise, this is 3. So this has to be 7 or 9 here, and this is 6, 7, 8, 9, 6, 7, 8, and 9 as possibilities. This is 1 or 2. These digits have to have 2 digits from 1, 2, or 3, so we have to have a 3 here, and the other 1, 2, which eliminates 1, 2, and 3 in the rest of the column. So it also eliminates 3 from this renban. So this can't be 2 or 3. This is 4, 5, or 6. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sextuplet in column 6, which eliminates 1 through 6 in the rest of the column. So this can't be 6. These have to be 7, 8, or 9, and one of these is 8 then. This is high, so that must be a low with it. So these are both high, and one of these is 8 because it's either 7, 8 as a rem band or 8, 9 as a rem band. So these cannot be 8 here. So this is 3 or 9 here, which makes that 1 and 2 or 1 and 8 adding up. So this, the 2 or the 8 being here, means the 2, well, the 8 could be here, I guess. But so this cannot be 1, 8. If this is 1, 8, that adds up to 9. This would have to be 3. And where would the 2 be? Couldn't it be on this rem band? So this has to be 1, 2 added up, which makes this 3. Therefore, this is high and is not 3. And therefore, this must be 3 through 7. Which means this can't be 7. This is 8, which eliminates 8 here. So again, this can't be 8 here. So this is 7 or 9. We are guaranteed a 3 here, so this can't be 6 here. Right? 6 requires 1 and 2 to be with it. So this is 3, which means this can't be 7. This is 9, which eliminates 9 from being here. So this also has to have a 3 here to add up to 9, because we can't have a high digit. This has to be 6 then, because we can't have there's no other place to have a 6 in column 6. So this can't be 6. This is a 7, 8 pair, which forces this to be 6 here, which makes this a 6, 1 pair. That 1, 6 pair eliminates 6 in the rest of the box and 1 in the rest of the row. So this has to be 2, 3, and 4 to add up to 9. This is guaranteed to be 6 here. So then this must be 4, 5 here. So this is 4, 5, and 6 as a triplet. This can't be 3 because of 3 in the column. So this must be 3 here. That leaves this as 1 and 2. So these are low. This is 1, 6 as a pair. 6 has to be here. This has to be 5. Because the remaining digits are already here. That means this must be low as a 1, because we can't have 2 lows remaining in this box. So these are both high. That eliminates 1 from being here, so this is 2. Which means this is a 7, 9 pair here, because 6 can't be next to it on a Whisper 5 line. This is 1. This is 1, which makes this 6, and this 1 eliminates 1 from being here. So this is also 2, 3, 4 as a triplet here. So this cannot be 4 here. It must be 5 and 6, which makes this a 4 here. So this is low also. These can't be 4. We are guaranteed a 7 in one of these digits. We don't know which. This 1 and 2 eliminate possibilities for this being 1 and 2 here. So this is 3 or 8, and if this is 8, it cannot have 2 unique digits next to it. So this must be 3. So this is 3, which is next to 8 and 9 on a Whisper 5 line. Yeah, the 8 couldn't be here because it can't have 1 and 2. It would only have 3 available to be next to it on a Whisper 5 line, and that's not possible. So this can't be 2 here, cannot be 4, because 7 or 8 can only be next to 1 or 3. Not 4. 1 is here, which eliminates 1 here. So this is 2, which makes this 1. This is 1 and 2, which forces this to be 3, 4, 6, and 7 remaining. And 6 can't be here. This can't be 3. So we're guaranteed a 3 here and a 6 here. 1 is consecutive with 2. 6 is consecutive with 5 or 7. These digits are consecutive. You have to have an even digit. This can't be 2, 3, so it must be 4. This is even. And this cannot be 8 or 9 because of the 8, 9 pair in the box. So if this were 5, this would have to be 2, but then we wouldn't be able to form a renband. We can't actually form a 2, 3, 4 renband. So this can't be 2, because if this is 2 and 5, this can't form a 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 5, or 1, 2, 3 renband. So this must be either one. This 3 eliminates 3 from being here. This cannot be 2. It can't be 3 and 3 adding up to 6, so this must be 4 and 3 adding up to 7, which makes this a 1, 2, 3 renband. This can't be 4 because of 4 in the row. These are high. This is high. These are all low. This is low too, and it can't be 1 or 2 because of the 1, 2 pair in the row. These are all low. So this must be 4. Which means no 4 here, no 4 here, no 4 here. This is definitely high. And these are all low digits, so this can't be low. This is high, which makes this a low digit. This can't be 6. It could be 7, 8, or 9. Remaining digits in row 8 are 5 through 9. No 7 here. This is also 5 through 9. 1, where is 1 in box 8? Cannot be here, cannot be here, can't be on the renband, so it has to be here. Which makes this 2, 3, or 4 on this Whisper 5 line. 1 can't be here. Where is 1 in column or box 7? Can't be on the renband, can't be on this renband, so it has to be here. So that's 1, which makes this 6, which makes that 1. So this cannot be 2 here. This 4 eliminates 4 here. These have to be 5 and 6 as a pair, which means where can 2 be in row 7? It can only be here. So this is 2, which makes this 3, which eliminates 3 from being here. And 3 cannot be here. So where's 3 in column 3? It has to be here. So this is 3. Six cannot be here because of 6 in the column. Let's see. This is 5, 6, or 7. We have 5, 6, or 7 here, and 5, 6, or 7 here. That's cannot be 7 here because of 7 on the renband. This can't be 7 because of 7 on the renband. Or sorry, not renband, the Whisper 5 line. So this is a 5, 6 pair, which eliminates 5 and 6 from the rest of the digits on in the box. So if this were 6, it would have to be consecutive with 5 or 7, but this is a 5, 6 pair here, so that couldn't be 5. And this can't be 7, so this can't be 6. This must be 5, which makes this 6. 5 is consecutive with 4 then. That leaves this as 7, which is a high. So 6 is high, this is low, low, and these are low. We have low here, this is high. Remaining digits here are 5, 6, 8, and 9. We have to have a 4 somewhere in column 4. Can't be here because of 4 in the row, so it must be here. So this is 4 and is low. 3 is obviously low. Remaining digits in box 3 are 1, 3, and 8. We are guaranteed an 8 in one of these cells, so this cannot be 8, which makes this 7, which makes that 8. 3 cannot be next to 7 on a Whisper 5 line, so this is 1, which eliminates 1 here, so that's 2, which makes this 1. 2 eliminates 2 here, so it's 3, which makes this 2. So we have all the low digits in column 7. And this can't be 5, so this has to be a high digit. which means the remaining digit in the column is a 5, which eliminates 5 here. So it's 6. There's no 6 possible on the Renban, so this has to be a 7, 8, 9 Renban, which eliminates 7, 8, 9 in the rest of the box. This can't be 8 or 9. This 5 eliminates 5 here, so it's 6, which makes this 5. This can't be 6 or 7, it's 4, which makes this 7, which makes that 6. This 4 eliminates 4 here, so it's 2. This 7, 8, 9 pair eliminates 7, 8, and 9 in the rest of the, triplet. Eliminates 7, 8, and 9 in the rest of the row, so this can't be 7. This is 5. So no 5 or 6 here. One of these is definitely 7, so this can't be 7 here. This is 8 or 9. 5 here eliminates 5 here, so this is 4 and 5. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so that's 9, which makes this 7. 6 cannot be here. It cannot be 7 or 9. It's 8, which forces this to be 3 and is low. That leaves this as 6 and 9 here. This can't be 9 because of 9 in the row. So this is 6, which makes this 9. 6 eliminates 6 here, so it's 5 and 6. And the rest we can probably just do from normal Sudoku. 1 eliminates 1 here, so it's 2 and 1. We have 2, 3, and 8 remaining in row 4. This can't be 2 or 3 because of the 2, 3 in the box, so this is 8. This can't be 2 because of 2 in the column, so this is 3, which makes this 2. Remaining digits in row 5 are 4, 5, and 8. This can't be 4 or 8, it's 5. Therefore, this is 4 and 8, and this can't be 4 because of 4 in the column, so this is 8, which makes this 4. 8 eliminates 8 from being here. Remaining digits in row 2 are 2, 6, 9. And 2 cannot be here because of 2 in the box, so 2 has to be here, which makes this 6, 9 as a pair. 6 can't be here because of 6 in the column, so this is 9, which makes that 6. 9 eliminates 9 here, so that's 8. This can't be 8 or 9. It's 7, which makes this 9, which eliminates 9 here, so it's 8. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 9, which makes this 8. So there's no 8. This 8 eliminates 8 here, so it's 7, which makes this 8. And this can't be 7 or 8, it's 9. This can't be 8 or 9, it's 7. That leaves the remaining digit in column 1 as a 7, remaining digit in column 2 as a 3, remaining digit in column 4 as a 9, and this as a 5. And that's the solution. Interesting how it interacted here. Yeah, because I mean there is obviously a nice symmetry beyond the or around this, which is the shape of a butterfly, I guess. And it was just a nice symmetry, actually, and it made for an interesting how do you say it? Certain restrictions, right, for how this worked. So, yeah, overall, very well put together puzzle. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.